90 Day Fiancé star Colt Johnson is returning to the franchise after a long break and several life updates, which include a near-fatal injury amid rumors he had to get his leg amputated. Colt from Las Vegas began his reality TV journey on 90 Day Fiancé Season 6. Colt married Larissa Lima from Brazil, and the relationship was violent, leading to Larissa getting arrested thrice. After their divorce, Colt dated Jess Caroline but cheated on her with several women, including his second ex-wife, Vanessa Guerra. Colt and Vanessa were friends with benefits at first, but eloped in the Single Life Season 1. Colt always shared a close relationship with his mother, Debbie Johnson. However, over time, he realized that Debbie's nosiness contributed to his unsuccessful love life. As Colt became more aware, he and Debbie began to drift apart, especially after Vanessa pointed out Debbie's over-involvement. Despite this, Colt couldn't make his marriage to Vanessa last. In early 2024, Vanessa left him, claiming she no longer loved him. Fans accused Colt of cheating after spotting him on a dating app. Colt was later announced as a cast member of 90 Day Hunt for Love and has since repaired his relationship with Debbie. In January 2023, Vanessa stunned 90 Day Fiancé fans by posting a photo of Colt lying in a hospital bed with a broken leg. She explained that he had been in an accident in December 2022 and had been hospitalized for 2 weeks. Colt was wheelchair-bound due to a broken leg and torn meniscus, having already undergone 3 surgeries. Additionally, Vanessa shared that Colt's bladder had stopped functioning, and he was using a catheter due to the pain medication and anesthesia. She stated that Colt would need 6 to 8 months to fully recover. Since Vanessa had not revealed exactly how Colt met with the accident, fans were left guessing what happened. A month later, she shared that Colt and she had been filming a scene on a trampoline that went terribly wrong. Vanessa announced that Colt would no longer be filming any 90 Day Fiancé shows and hinted at him quitting the franchise. By September 2023, Vanessa confirmed they were filming The Last Resort in Reno when Colt suffered the injury. They never made it to Florida and were replaced by Molly Hopkins and Kelly Brown for the season. By December 2023, Colt still had not recovered from his injury. Vanessa shared a photo of a disheveled-looking Colt sitting awkwardly on a hospital bed with a pained expression. She revealed that he had undergone his 4th surgery a few weeks earlier but experienced a complication. As a result, Colt now needed a 5th operation. Vanessa added 2 crying emojis to express her emotions. Back in October 2023, she had told followers she hoped the December surgery would be Colt's last. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and his recovery continued to face setbacks. According to 90 Day Fiancé blogger Shabuti, Colt had been filming a new show in Mexico in October 2024. He has been struggling to walk as he continues recovering from a previous injury. However, Colt reportedly got injured again while filming and claimed he almost died. The blogger said Colt broke the same leg as before, with the injury being described as devastating. This time, Vanessa was not by his side to take care of him. Vanessa chose not to return to 90 Day Fiancé and made that decision for both her and Colt, which meant his recovery couldn't be filmed at the time. However, with Colt now solely in charge, behind-the-scenes coverage of his most recent hospital stay was reportedly being filmed. According to a blogger, Colt had also been enjoying his newly single status by dating multiple Brazilian women. By then, he was back from Mexico and living in Florida while continuing his recovery. His personal life appeared to be just as chaotic as ever during this period. According to an October 2024 update by Shabuti, Colt's injury may have been linked to his use of the popular weight loss drug Ozempic. He allegedly became insanely jealous of his ex, Vanessa's weight loss, and started using Ozempic to slim down quickly. However, the medication reportedly can lead to bone density loss and brittle bones as a side effect. Since Colt was already recovering from a broken femur at the time, he was especially vulnerable to further injury. This may have contributed to the re-injury that forced him to leave filming. When Colt arrived in Mexico to film 90 Day Hunt for Love, he went through the same serious injury he had previously experienced while filming 90 Day The Last Resort. He shattered his femur again. This injury made it impossible for the network to continue filming with him, so he was forced to leave the show. At that point, Colt was down on his luck and needed a place to recover. He ended up at Courtney Reardon's home in Orlando, Florida, where she took care of him. According to a blogger, Colt had cut off his previous girlfriends for Courtney. Colt has long had a reputation as a womanizer in the franchise, and he lived up to it. He also appeared to receive some troubling news about his health. In November 2024, bloggers John Yates and 90 Day Fiancé Update claimed Colt was facing a possible amputation. They explained that his tibia never healed properly, and he had recently broken his femur. Colt was reportedly dealing with persistent infections in his leg, which were preventing proper healing. As a result, an amputation might be necessary. He may be looking at an amputation, one of the bloggers stated. They said Courtney took Colt in, unaware he was dating 2 other Brazilian women. He allegedly broke up with one and began researching a disability act to live in Brazil, where he'd feel safe. Colt was reportedly seeking Brazilian citizenship to avoid the IRS. He was so eager to relocate, he considered being adopted by a Brazilian girlfriend. He admitted he didn't love Courtney and didn't seem to need her anymore, possibly due to health insurance issues in the US. Meanwhile, Courtney and Colt were constantly fighting during this period. It is not known if Colt and Courtney are still together. If they are dating, they could only reveal it after 90 days. The hunt for love reveals their relationship status due to NDA. However, Colt seems to be back on his feet now after the amputation scare. In April 2025, Colt documented his visit to Café Seal located in British Columbia, with Debbie trying a Dubai chocolate cheesecake. The 90-day Fiancé star also shared a story on Instagram showing himself using an escalator while zooming on his feet, revealing he was able to move around without any assistance.